And we are live. It is I, the Reverend JP, and Diane, and we're watching the end of one of the movies that plays before Dynamite, because we have seen so many last 5 minutes of movies. We are live now, getting ready for New Year's Smash, and Suicide Squad. This movie was better than Batman versus Superman, but worse than a lot of movies. So we'll
Isn't that funny? Like it's just so funny how that Joker went nowhere.
Yeah.
Like I felt like that was such a big deal. Everybody talking about being the Joker, and then it just was absolutely nothing.
It was. This is Crown Jewel's head, Mr. I mean, he was a weak Joker.
And you do understand my legal exposure. If anyone knew what I procured for you.
I think if everybody's being honest with themselves, Heath Ledger was a weak Joker too.
Oh. What? Nobody agrees that Heath Ledger was a weak Joker.
I think if we're being honest with ourselves, enough time has passed. If you go back and watch it, not a good Joker.
Rather, I haven't rewatched it.
Yeah, I would say it just doesn't hold up.
Yeah, he was fair enough.
Why, Mr. Wayne?
The teaser to the Justice League. Tried so hard to be Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you failed. You failed miserably. It was bad. It was bad. It was just disgusting. I still have yet to even bring myself to even ponder the idea of watching the director's cut.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because now it's just longer. And I feel like longer does not mean better.
No, thank you.
All right, we'll pass. But it's Dynamite time. And I don't remember what matches are set for tonight. But it'll be fun. Do you think there'll be any surprise debuts, returns? Danhausen has a broken leg. Can't make no debut. Mance Warner and Danhausen both broke their leg. They're friends with Warhorse. I remember how much you loved Warhorse.
Yeah.
What better place than Jacksonville, Florida, to mark the return to the desk of none other.
The band is back together and it feels comfortable. How about this for New Year's Smash?
Where was he?
He was getting skin cancer treatments. The producer comes back out. Let's get your chair over. Let's get your chair over. I don't like this shot. Oh. Oh, do you love Diane's lovely fancy granny pajamas?
My best friend got them for me. I feel like never has a more Diane pair of jammies existed.
I know.
I love them with all my heart.
As I have said, she's always had a grandma vibe, even since she was a child.
It's the fanciest shit I own.
Ironically, once you are a grandma, you'll give a teenager vibe.
I hope not. I was an awful teenager.
True. But maybe you'll give off a good teenager vibe.
Here's hoping.
It could only get better.
I think exactly right. Great experience, championship experience, main event level experience at every level, every stop along the way that he's been.
I still feel like Christian is better as a heel.
Yeah.
Especially because he's been kind of a dick as a face.
Well, I mean, that's fine.
I
too.
mean, he's concertoed people as a face. That doesn't seem kosher.
These fans are the benchmark. They're the best team in AEW. And the reason I can say that is they have the title.
Perhaps the best tag team in all of professional wrestling today. But there are two men that take umbrage with that assessment. Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler.
And they should
Sorry
take
if I'm
umbrage.
just breathing into the.
Do they only have one tunnel? No heel and face entrance? Huh. That's different. I'll freeload this.
Not only a great team in Private Party, in Mark Quinn and Isaiah, but two of the great tag team wrestlers ever in Matt Hardy and Tully Blanchard. What a crew! That's a pretty good crew to have.
It's exciting music.
What a great night, gentlemen. We are just getting started.
I always feel like there's just too many people in these 10-man tags. So much happens. And you know, AEW, they go like from first to sixth gear.
That's right. Next Wednesday, January 5th, AEW Dynamite will move to the mothership.
Maybe Christian will turn heel.
Adjust your DVR accordingly, as we will have a new home starting next week for Dynamite.
Oh, shit. That reminds me. Yeah, I got to remember to switch to TBS. Next Wednesday, TBS. I got to adjust my DVR.
Thanks for Cash for sitting in as well. By the way, those tickets available at AEW.
Which reminds me, I got to fuck with my DVR. Because for some odd reason, like, I upgraded my cable TV and all this stuff and upgraded my internet. Your microphone's running away. And all of a sudden my DVR is just recording so much random shit. Like it keeps recording every SVU that comes out. And you know how many SVUs come out?
Jesus.
And a bunch of random cop shows that I don't know why I don't understand.
SVU is a pretty heavy one just to have recorded like randomly on here.
I have no idea what happened. But it's recording a whole buttload of cop shows that are on rerun. Not like new episodes, old episodes. I bet you right now if I go up the DVR, I've got like 800 freaking things. It's probably full of stuff I'm not going to watch. What a dick. I feel like it's time for Matt Hardy to get new pants.
Yeah. I support getting that man new pants.
Because he's still kind of got these like broken Matt Hardy vibe pants. And now he's money Matt Hardy. I don't know. I don't have any suggestions for what his pants should be. But something different. Maybe some pants are like Riddler pants, but with money signs. Because that'd be tacky. That just seems like something Matt Hardy would do.
Yeah, I can see that.
You could keep the studs, just the Paisley thing is just doesn't seem right.
Don't seem right.
Damn it, Bobby.
Dax Harwood is still to come here tonight on AEW Dynamite. CM Punk, we will hear from him for the first time ever from our home here in Jacksonville at Daly's Place. Plus, our main event, Orange Cassidy.
Gonna have a promo off between MJF and CM Punk again. Those are always good. Ooh, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be Jade. Oh, Wardlow's gonna squash somebody again.
Speaking of getting better, you can't get better than Wardlow. He's huge. And we got a big trios match coming up next as well.
A lot of trios matches tonight. Does this mean we're gonna get that trios belt soon? I know it's supposed to happen. I just don't know when. Because they made an announcement of having trios tag belts on the Jericho Cruise of 2020, right before the world stopped.
For the world, then.
Yeah.
Subtle little things, Tony. Subtle little things make a difference in winning or losing a match.
Maybe we're just in a perpetual moment of the world ending. It's never actually going to end. It's going to feel like it.
Yeah. That seems like a very world thing to do.
Yeah.
Christian Cage has been in the ring a lot in this match, and he looks great.
That move, late great John Madden.
God bless John Madden.
We all learned things from John Madden.
I think I need some Sudafed today. Should have bought some. Damn.
Good teamwork, though.
Although I did not leave the house once today.
Private party. 19 weeks in the top 5.
I've been in my jammies all day.
I don't blame you. I'm not surprised you didn't go out in your pajamas just to be like, oh, look at this fancy man.
Look at this. Fancy Grammy was not how I was feeling about it, but I walked in the door and my nephew was just like, "Is those grandmas?" I was like,
granny.
"What? Did grandma give you those?" It's like, no.
We should get you a perm.
Permit even more.
Yes.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Jungle Boy and a lot
Good
of
Lord, I don't know what would happen to him.
They'd cause a paradox in the time rift, and he would open up a wormhole into the negative zone.
I wonder what would happen. I'd be half tempted to do it. If I wasn't already balding, I'd be half tempted to do it.
I'm glad we talked you out of it. Oh, look at that back body.
Isaiah Cassidy sent over the top and now grabbing the boot of Jungle Boy. But Mark Quinn comes up. Matt Hardy catches Jungle Boy. Plants him down with the side effect that legs are hooked.
Wow, the side effect I thought was going to win the match there, Excalibur.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should grab me one of these.
Great tag team wrestlers. As much of an influence
A mango. Can you hang with one of these fine beverages?
I would like.
You get whichever one I reach out and grab. I got fruit punch.
I'll trade you if you want.
Nah, that's fine. I mean, even the bad flavor isn't a terrible flavor. You know, didn't we in the first episode reviewing these the first time? Wasn't I like all, oh shit, they're clear? And then I pointed out again. Because just, I feel like this should be a super colorful beverage. I look at the packaging.
10 out of 10.
Always recommend. You know, the mango's still not terrible. It's just not, it's not the best. It's not terrible.
I do think the strawberry lemonade is the tastiest though.
That is the best flavor. I had to work on my Bumline Bob article.
Double shots to the knees. Kicks to the side of the head of Dax Harwood.
Thrust.
Eats the Gamma Fury. Sold it off the ropes.
shit.
They're in their element here, guys.
I keep forgetting I gotta message people back
About what?
congratulations and stuff.
Oh. Just put them all on a group message and say thank you.
Like a mad messaged me today, and I saw it, and I just put it back responding.
Who did?
Ahmed.
Oh.
Biggest crowd we've ever had at Davis Place. Absolutely for a
Well.
Dynamite. Absolutely. Look at this. Oh, what a counter. Mark Wynn just stuck Ray Phoenix. That's great teamwork that time by Private.
I'm still not entirely sure why the back of her shirt says Zay. Zay.
Not an ordinary
What's his name?
leg drop or elbow drive, high impact. You know, Dax Williams reference to the company
fuck.
cover and a near fall created by the physicality of Dax Harwood of FTR.
I forgot his name now.
Well, that makes two.
Yes.
I can't be too disappointed. For I don't remember anything.
Why can't I think of his name right now? I had it in my head a minute ago, and now it's gone. It's because you asked me.
There was a moment where I really thought I was going to be like hardcore Private Party fan. And then I don't know what happened. All of a sudden I was just like, yeah, I guess I don't care.
I mean, Private Party hasn't been as highlighted as they once were. Like, in the beginning, they were pretty
Like I was like
heavily used tag team. And they kind of moved to the background a little bit. They turned heel. Yeah.
Oh, his name's Isaiah.
Isaiah Cassidy. Well, I guess Isaiah.
Yeah.
Zay. Okay. It checks out.
Checks out.
Checks out.
Stamp of approval.
If anybody says size doesn't matter, it does in this case.
I guess they've never heard them call him Zay. That's why it seems off. But you know, that's what his buddies call him. Or what his mom calls him, probably.
Yeah, probably his mother.
Yeah, probably calls him like Zay Zay. You know, that sounds like a cute mom thing.
Not for long. He won't be on his feet. Luchasaurus has his way. Luchasaurus, the choke slam. Tag. Had to just tag himself in. Yeah, a little blind tag that time.
Lots of stuff happening.
Quite ready for that. I don't think Christian Cage liked it either. They had some words that time. Well, you know, the champion's got a little ego. And rightfully so. It's the best team here. Oh, that's a nice backstabber there on
I need to find me a Penta action figure.
I thought you were going to say mask.
I need one of those too. I've seen them.
Yeah, I would like one.
But now they've gotten much more expensive.
I wonder if they're ever going to do something with his mask.
Who's?
Luchasaurus.
He occasionally has different masks. He'll change them ever so slightly. But they're still very similar style.
I just feel like as bad. Well, I mean, I like it. I'm not necessarily suggesting change it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, as popular as they are, I would think that, like,
oh yeah.
If
Why
he
there's
wanted
no
to do something crazy or cool,
toy merchandising, especially if, like Halloween.
Yeah, I'm just like, they could really do something cool with his mask.
Wait. Wait, no. Christian Cage has eaten a pin because Kenny Omega beat him. I was about to say. FTR got the pin on Christian. He hasn't had that many pins.
office here tonight.
Little bit of discourse, and that one team may have led and then lost.
I wonder how far Quinn's gonna let his double mohawks go.
Like, what do you mean?
Because they're getting pretty fucking tall.
You should let him go till they can't go no more.
I am kind of curious to see where we can go with them.
Let those mohawks ride.
How far they can go.
I mean, at some point they'll just probably
They'll turn to wings. The rest of them just flop around.
Floppy shit, but.
Now is the next chapter.
I have no complaints about his hair. Continue, sir.
No.
Wrestling AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite. The TBS premiere live next Wednesday at 8.
On what kind of big stuff they got planned for the TBS debut.
Don't look at me like that.
What's going on?
I have
These
no
in-game
clue.
purchases really add up, Jake from State Farm. Come on, fit! Daddy, yeah!
Don't give up what you love. State Farm has
I've ordered
options
some new
like drive
HDMI
safe
cables,
and
so hopefully I can
save,
get
so you
everything
rate
working
fits
again and
your
start
budget.
streaming
Really?
games.
You're
And then
coming
we'll have to plan our
Sponsored great
24-hour
race
live
to fit
stream
any
on
budget,
Twitch.
Like a good neighbor.
What
State Farm was
games
there. Call
do
it
you
Cookies,
think
get a
are?
quote today.
Kellogg's Homestyle Rice Krispies
What
treats.
what
Have more
games
fluffy marshmallow.
are you gonna start
More
streaming?
delicious Rice Krispies.
I don't know.
More to love in every bite.
I'm gonna get back into some Cuphead
Kellogg's
because
Homestyle Rice Krispies treats. A little love when it's
we have
needed.
unfinished business.
This is the move right here. Boom.
And then I've been thinking about getting that bendy whatever.
I think we have different definitions of sharing.
That's how you're gonna be it up.
Wow. So generous.
I started
I mean, technically, putting your tortilla chip in a soft taco is a crunch wrap.
Better customer service. If you're tired of their way, come try the Upsy way.
I mean, Taco Bell is legitimately the same ingredients in multiple different formats.
That helps you organize your spending, manage unwanted subscriptions.
That's perfect.
And lower
Just the way it is.
Yep.
Download Truebill, your all-in-one finance app.
Never has the food been better for when you're just drunk.
You'll keep your own hours, keep
And
making
hungry.
money,
Oh yeah,
and keep things interesting. Because that's how you roll.
Taco Bell is a solid drunk hungry source.
Drop off
Truthfully though, I
and cash out the same day. Get started today at DoorDash.
I did get tired of Taco Bell because you can't eat it like, it's normal food.
Oh yeah,
Look at this guy. He's really working hard.
I'm still like kind of not over it. I'm like,
You know what he should
yeah. I usually only get Taco Bell every once in a while now.
Pain says you can't.
because a boyfriend, he like eats that shit. I'm just like, nah, it's for when you're really drunk and you want to, if you just try to eat that
Search for shows with just your voice.
like a constant, it's just not.
And all streaming apps. Hey, you see my glasses?
That's not what it's for.
You're somewhere.
Voice search across live
Treat yourself.
streaming
Taco
apps.
Bell is all right. When you're not drunk and hungry. Oh, this is gonna be great. You pretty much have LAX because Eddie Kingston was in the original version of LAX.
There's a reason why all this is going down right now. Hot coffee in the face, are you kidding me?
And then Daniel Garcia stole one from Kingston, a handful of trucks to score the upset victory.
I appreciate the change in the face
And he
paint.
talked about that and he said, you know what? Rolling up, holding my tights, it's not a bad deal. I kind of respect you for that. But what happened afterwards? Is the issue he has. It's a hot coffee you talked about, JR. Yeah. Eddie came to fight.
Why is somebody Dan? I think the fans are trying to let AEW know. Bring Danhausen.
You know, Eddie Kingston just staring daggers at Daniel Garcia.
I mean, Danhausen would be an excellent
2.0.
It's no addition.
I don't know who Danhausen is.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose. I admire that. They had a plan. But they didn't
He carries a jar of teeth with him,
Well, that's already fascinating.
and
referee caught up in that. And look at this, Santana Ortiz coming to their old friend Eddie Kingston's aid on the outside.
I will show you a little taste of Danhausen when this ad ends. And I feel like you'll appreciate Danhausen just for his entrance alone.
But the anger and the hatred is right there, and a lot of trash talking by Garcia going on right now.
I want to remind everybody that that's New Year's sale over at Shop January 1st through 6th. It's a 20%
This is Danhausen's little entrance.
2022. That's that Shop
Just wanted to mention characters.
Oh, I think I've seen this guy.
He's very popular on the interwebs. He has a strong Twitter game. He does a lot of interviews.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen something about that fella.
He has an evil nice guy attitude. Like if the Joker had a conscience. It's kind of vibes he has.
They're both leaner, they're faster, they're stronger. I admire that they try to make themselves better.
And he tends to do a lot of his interviews in character. He very rarely breaks character.
certainly is. And now, hook up the leg by Ortiz. For as rough and rugged as Santana and Ortiz are, they are such a tremendous tag team. Great synergy, great.
I feel like Santana has recently gotten back into the Spawn comics. I mean, is that not Spawn vibes?
Yeah.
But does he want Kingston to come in or not?
How surreal is this?
Look at this.
And Punk will be in Daly's place later on here tonight. Daniel Garcia to the midsection on Santana.
Garcia is so quick.
And our main event, the AEW debut of Kyle O'Reilly as he teams
2.0 and Daniel Garcia are surprisingly entertaining.
Plus the last semifinal round match of the
Like I like the interview that they always do. 2.0 keeps calling Daniel Garcia their son.
Ready for the Three Amigos action before there's going to be an action as well. Still to come here tonight. And I've got high expectations for this young man, Wardlow.
Yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to seeing Kyle O'Reilly make his debut here. You got to admit, he and Fish.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kyle O'Reilly's gonna have his first match here.
It's a hell of a legendary faction, and they'll be wrestling.
The Undisputed Era.
Kingston just grabbing a handful of the hand of Garcia, just biting the side of his head. Eddie Kingston loves Daniel Garcia. Garcia doing a good job of trying to fight. Well, was doing a good job trying to fight.
Well.
Santana Ortiz.
Tandem offense.
I would not like the biting in wrestling.
Once again,
I'd be like, get your mouth off of me.
Don't you bite me, you
Yeah,
son of a
or
bitch.
having to bite somebody just
Oh yeah.
sweaty teeth. That would be
Yeah.
one part of the job I would not enjoy.
I know. Biting a strange, sweaty man. Ugh. I mean, they do get paid well for it, so I guess.
It would be my least. I would say no matter how much.
Well, at least you get paid well for it if you're in a good promotion. If you're just biting sweaty people in a high school gymnasium, you're not getting paid well for it.
I mean, they took a chair to Chris Jericho. I mean, they've been everywhere.
You don't know where that sweaty person's been. What if they have bad hygiene habits?
Well, dudes too. I just imagine like sweat and then cologne, and then like
Ugh.
just like it's just a very very flavorful people. I imagine wrestlers.
Or
Like,
imagine like people don't wash their tights regularly, and it just
This holiday season,
double sweaty tights. No bueno.
because I don't like absolutely hate the smell of VO, but like
number one longest lasting double.
You haven't smelled somebody stinky enough yet.
I've some smelly people. Yes.
I use Liberty Mutual.
But I'm not like the smell itself isn't the worst thing most times.
Oh yeah.
If any of these wrestlers are getting that fucking stinky, I would think they would tell them go wash your ass.
I've heard it, some of the stories in the '90s. Some people did it on purpose. I'll let Mallory in.
Only pay for what you need.
Come on in, little girl.
Have to bite somebody and then just like start vomiting.
Ugh.
Stinky people.
Did you bite them and they got that like grimy taste to them because they haven't showered in weeks?
Was it this show where that guy got crushed by that car?
No.
Oh.
That was America's Got Talent Extreme.
Oh.
Or something like that. But it wasn't America's Got Talent situation.
I'm so happy for Bert Kreischer.
I know.
He's out there doing like cool stuff.
Yeah.
Good for him.
The one that lets you skip the line and get your finger licking chicken, finger licking bread.
And he's not, doing Travel Channel stuff that he hates. At least I hope he doesn't hate hosting that show. But to be honest, that just seems like right up Bert Kreischer's alley.
Yeah.
It just seems very Bert Kreischer-y.
It's a quality exam worth $50, Sonny.
And that's lovely.
Gail?
No,
Wendy.
I see what you're doing.
2 pairs and a free exam starting at just $69.95.
I need to get new
Book an exam
glasses.
today at americasbest.com.
These poor sons of bitches. This is 2 different pairs of glasses that I've pieced together.
Where?
These earpieces are not original.
Nice.
Just go to my old ones. And then these broke, so I had to glue them and tape them together here.
I'm just wishing I got my lenses skinnier.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like the light catches them, and that also gives me migraines.
Mm. What happened to Kingston's shirt there?
I don't know. He just decided, forget about it.
Things happened. Somebody needs to get their steering belt straightened out there. Jesus Christ, car. That sounded terrible.
Most certainly did. Hope they're parked somewhere nice.
And far away.
They parked behind your car, but
Oh.
Lee got the knees up into the midsection of Santana. Now the roll up. 1, 2. That's the
Oh shit!
Are you kidding me?
I did not expect that kind of a finish.
Garcia in 2.0, stealing it once again here tonight.
Such dicks. Dickheads.
can you imagine
Dick knockers.
like assuming everything was like, not just for a show, what a hostile work environment wrestling.
I feel like it's a lot less hostile work environment unless you work for Vince. Vince just sounds like a hostile life.
He's lining up Santana. And he's trying to get up, but he was clipped. He's on one leg.
Which WWE just released Tony Storm. They're just releasing people.
I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Daniel Garcia just laid out Santana with the rebound.
Oh, okay. I don't know if they'll have more on TBS. Because TNT is a pretty. By the way, hello. That is, I mean, I'm not sure what the viewing numbers are as far as TBS to TNT in households. But I mean, either way, the Turner Network or Time Warner is paying AEW more money for the change over to a different channel because they gave them extra money to move. Since TNT got the rights to hockey.
Ooh, he looks extra scary the way his face paint wore off.
You don't have TBS. I don't know. Like, yeah. Because I think TNT is the bigger network. But I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. I don't even know what channel TBS is on over here. Because to be honest, I don't really watch much on TBS. Now, I used to when I was a kid because I had TBS Kids on after-school programming where they replayed a lot of Saturday morning cartoons.
TBS to me was always that one show where they had all the people reacting to funny videos or whatever.
Oh, America's Funniest Home Videos?
With Tanya Harding and
No, that's
all
on
those
TBS.
That is.
No, well, they're
Well,
part of the
was.
same channel. No, that's on
I don't know what's on now.
It's on the same channel that has Impractical Jokers.
TBS.
It's not TBS.
I'm pretty sure it's TBS.
It's part of the TV. It's part of the Turner Network. It's not TBS. It's
True
TV.
There you go.
That's what it is. They used to be Court TV or something.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't. The man was revered when he should have been.
Well, never mind.
Well, you know.
Wrestling company, things like this wouldn't happen to me, but I suppose that's a conversation that needs to be had as we get closer to the bidding war.
They're slightly off on the coloring for the Burberry chair. It was a good effort, but you know it's slightly off tones. Then I do better paint matching.
You stayed away from me the entire match like a gutless coward. Well, guess what, Punky?
Hello, Tony.
I'm over it.
It will be easier to air AEW on Wednesday nights live on the West Coast on TBS. TBS is more drama channel, and board of directors classify AEW as a TV drama. That is true. Wrestling is, in general, a very strong TV drama with more violence, in a sense.
You're great, but when you win it, you're going to need to relinquish it to me.
Excellent input. That makes sense. Because TNT does lean a lot into sports. Of course, I mean, wrestling is pretty much a scripted drama sporting event.
Are considered work for hire, and as such, all merchandise, royalties, intellectual property created or conceived, and championships won or collected as product of my efforts, immediately and forever in perpetuity, the property of Maxwell Jacob Freeman. Always have a plan, right, Max? Just like I have a plan for Jade to win the TBS championship. Cool.
Who is that guy?
Disappear. No problem.
That's Smart Mark Sterling.
Okay.
In the meantime, starting next week,
I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know who that is.
He's Jade Cargill's manager and attorney.
Oh, okay.
He was the attorney for Maxwell Jake Freeman at one point, and then got his ass kicked by John Moxley. Jesus.
Sorry, man.
The Lord. How does it escape you so easily?
don't know.
You've been around pro wrestling for a minute. Is there anybody lower than MJF? Well, he's a brilliant strategist. Everything he does.
Don't talk about my sweet MJF like that.
So I don't know if he's so bad.
And his lovely Punham.
Well, still
Yeah.
to come here tonight for the first time ever in Daily's Place, we will hear from CM Punk himself. And
So CM Punk and MJF are going to talk shit again.
Kyle O'Reilly makes his AEW debut tonight along with Bobby Fish and Adam Cole. They will take on the trio of Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, and Trent Barretta.
I'm disappointed because Trent has just returned, but I feel like the Undisputed Era, I forgot about difference in I'm the thesaurus. The irrefutable
Cutting your burrito?
millennia. I don't know.
You got two different burritos because you couldn't decide. It is not an easy decision. Exactly what I need for which side.
Are they advertising? They are. Beefy and vegan together.
Finding a show easy. Virgin River. Search for shows.
We all know vegans don't have meat eater friends.
Hey, you see my glasses?
Just kidding if you're a vegan.
Voice search across live TV.
It's only if you're a terrible person like the vegan teacher on TikTok. Are you aware of the vegan teacher?
I am not aware of the vegan.
Oh my god.
I am not aware of probably anything that's going on with TikTok.
You are too young to not have. You are terrible at being a youth. That's why you give. That's why you got the granny vibes.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna buy some silent films. Maybe film more at home. We'll just do a whole podcast or review silent films.
Your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total Tea. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of new Nugenix Thermo. Our most powerful.
You know I couldn't pay attention to the silent film.
No, that's true.
I barely pay attention to something with noise.
We'll review old vaudeville stuff.
Ragu. Reach for the sauce that started in an Italian mother's kitchen. Ragu sauce. Cooked like a mother.
Ragu sucks
All
balls.
right, here we go. Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. Never seen anything like that before.
I think it's fine in a flash, you know.
The baby.
That's a great moment, right?
Ragu?
We have to
Yeah.
go to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute.
I mean, I guess if you dip your cheese sticks in something and that's all you got.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, see, the thing is I don't bring Ragu into this household.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you can cook, most people do.
Tyson boneless buffalo bites have that tasty.
The only time I buy jarred sauces, and that's for Alfredo sauce.
Yeah. I've never actually seen anybody make their own Alfredo sauce.
I've done it once.
Most time I've ever had any, it's like somebody bought a.
That's right, Excalibur standing by. Looks like some miscommunication at 10-man time. Hey, you dipshits ran the business for yourself and
Yep.
of the match. You know, let's stop delaying the inevitable, huh? Let's stop delaying the inevitable. Next week, your guys versus my guys on Dynamite for the World Tag Team Championships.
Oh. Hey, where's Pac?
Penta says you're supposed to be a legend, yet you're not even capable of being a good tag team partner with us.
Ooh.
Are you the future? Well, if you're going to be the future, perhaps you should consider letting go of the past. And you know what? We can set. Stop it there. Settle!
I was really hoping Phoenix would come out and be like, and you know what? You're a bitch. That would have been great. But like,
Next Wednesday night just keeps getting bigger and
bravo. Oh, somebody's gonna get yeeted. Actually, it's gonna get power bombed a lot.
Building block in this company, I think he's about 2
I don't like the cleanly shaven Sean Spears. I always keep thinking he's somebody entirely different.
Yeah, it's not as handsome.
He just has a face that requires a beard.
I hate to say it, but yes.
And it's not like he's like fugly. Oh Jesus Christ!
No, it's a what is it?
Colin, your record is 0-1. 18-year veteran. Oh, I missed.
The problem is that we saw him with a beard first,
That's true.
and then anytime you take a beard away from somebody, it's disastrous. You can't go from
See, at least with Pac, we had babyface Neville when he was all cleanly shaven, and then he had the beard. He looks way better with the beard. Now, if he were to shave it, I'd still be like, bro, put the beard back. You're more maniacal with a beard. This poor bastard.
I love facial hair. I even like a mustache for certain people.
Just not me.
I mean, like, these people I wouldn't date or have anything to do with or associate. I like a good mustache on people.
Some Mavericks just have a mustache.
I like a little sleazy mustache.
Maverick would definitely pull off a sleazy mustache. But he has to do like the pencil mustache.
The sleazier the mustache, the more tolerable, I think, for me. Unless it's like something you actually work at and do like curly cues and all that stuff, then I'm like, okay, I appreciate it for what it is, a piece of art on your face. But
I think you forgot your watch, bro. I love how Wardlow's matches now just come down to I walk out, I powerbomb the living shit out of a jobber. Done. I feel bad for that poor Colin, dude.
yeah, I just don't like anything that
Powerbomb into oblivion. Oh, chair time.
Is this onesie velvet?
What's that?
Is this onesie velvet?
I don't know. It has a velvety vibe to it.
Yeah. That's class.
It's velour.
O'Reilly has got this to say. Brandon, we live?
I think so. Good. Because guys, tonight
I feel like I could see one of them wearing my jammies.
Historic night. Because think about this.
I find this hilarious.
Together, we will go down as the greatest group.
A Peter Avalon stash.
Is that what this is?
Yes.
Has even said hello.
Maverick needs a Peter Avalon stash. I think it's funny. NXT was when they first went to TV. The Undisputed Era was like the cornerstone of NXT to go up against AEW. And now they're here. Actually, a good chunk of NXT is now AEW. NXT has been the feeder system to AEW, not to WWE main roster.
You, me, and Bobby, we are three dangerous individuals. We're the paragon of AEW. Now tonight in Trios Match versus Best Friends, I know Bobby Fish is my back. Guess I'll find out if you did too.
They're carrying on the story from when they were in NXT together.
Cut it, you idiot.
Because they had a blood feud towards the end. So that's what I like about AEW the most. Is if it happened in another wrestling company, it's still canonical. They don't just ignore people's histories.
Yeah.
The problem is there is absolutely nothing cool about
Goodness,
Cody
those
Rhodes and
pants.
his entourage. Arn Anderson
Whose
is one of my
pants?
all-time favorites.
My homeboys.
But I see him with
Ethan
Tony, and it
Page?
just makes me
Yeah.
sad. Because now he's
Or
a guy
I don't know
trying
his
to make
name,
a couple
honestly.
dollars, sucking up to another
White
Nah.
guy or black guy?
Not Scorpio.
Oh, that's Ethan Page.
The man used to be a horseman, and now he's just a whore. Which is
I don't know why he likes capris. I don't understand having your ankles that exposed.
I don't either. It makes
Like,
me
I
feel
understand
weak.
if he was wearing like a lovely anklet or something, but it just,
He seems like the type who'd wear an anklet.
yeah. Because if you got the anklet, it justifies the capri.
No, it doesn't.
Huh?
No, it doesn't.
It does,
Like
because
if he was wearing
it does. 'Cause then
fancy
you're-
socks, I get it. But
No, the anklet. Because the fancy socks, you can just wear some shorts, and that gear doesn't. The fancy socks don't necessarily work for it. Like, he can't come walking out wearing some pizza socks with that. But if he had like a lovely anklet, bam, there you go.
the anklet does suit the outfit more than.
If it a gold anklet too,
Yeah.
with possibly like a peace sign or something on it, just subtle though.
I think a peace sign is too.
No, Gucci. It has to be a Gucci anklet,
Yeah.
or maybe like a little Louis Vuitton
Something like that.
LV on that. Yeah, you know, that's. I feel like that would work.
Who the hell told you tonight was open mic night? You bubble-headed, ugly-ass, less talented version of Paul Heyman.
Oh, they just admitted they couldn't get Paul Heyman.
I actually prefer Jim Cornette. Oh my
Oh,
God! The sound of your voice makes me wish I was back in that Minneapolis street fight, getting my balls stapled to my leg again by Chris Jericho.
Well, at least not
I think we just found out a fetish of his.
But let me ask you a serious question.
He likes to have beautiful black women staple his nuts to us.
You know what?
Well, Chris
Wouldn't
Jericho
surprise
watches.
me. Would not surprise me. You know what? I actually hope that's a thing for you.
I'll do you a
Mhm.
solid. I will whoop that ass tonight for free.
Just bring your stapler. Stapler.
Listen,
Stapler.
baby. I'm sorry I get my stripper names confused sometimes, Brandy. I am a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Why does everything got to be about race with you? Jesus Christ.
That does not want to reach through the camera and slap the taste out of your mouth right now. And if I'm the lucky man who gets the privilege of doing that, let's go.
Oh, so you're a black belt? Well, I'm a black bitch. Let's go.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Well, I'm a black bitch. Let's go.
Cheap shot from behind him, Dustin Rhodes. Dustin got blindsided there by Ethan Page.
I mean, I ain't mad at it.
Lambert walks away with a big smile.
I think that was the best promo I've heard from Brandy yet.
Well, I'll tell you, Brandy did not back down at all.
Honestly,
She walked right to the ring with 3.
I don't remember a lot of her promos or anything.
Accomplished wrestler.
Exactly. This one was solid.
What a cheap shot by Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page.
Mostly because of the line. You got a black belt. I'm a black bitch.
Let's go.
That was great. Did she even take her hoop earrings out?
Yes, she did.
Oh,
Yes, she did.
oh my God. Oh. Oh.
semifinals of the TBS Championship Tournament. But coming up next year on Dynamite New Year's
That was
Smash,
fantastic.
Thunder Rosa, Jade Cargill one-on-one, plus CM Punk. We
I'm
will
gonna
hear
just
from
say
him for
that.
the first time
I
ever.
would be waiting the rest of my life for somebody to say they have a black belt.
It's gonna be holding on to that for the years to come.
Just hear someone off in the distance. Excuse me, did I just hear that you're a black belt?
Well, I'm a black bitch. Let's go. You have to put on some hoop ear and just take them off.
Yeah. Hold on, I've been waiting my whole life for this.
This is my moment. Yeah, inconsiderate pricks. Subtitles.
There are lots of ways to love that chicken from Popeyes. Like our sandwich and our nuggets. Both are marinated for 12 hours and freshly prepared, so every bite is crunchy and juicy. Get them today for only $3.99.
I'm gonna have to try their nuggets next time in El Paso.
I have one of the
Next time I head down for to get shooters.
chicken sandwich.
Oh, what the? God damn it!
What happened?
Thanks to Scott's cheap flights, I'm taking my whole family to Hawaii.
I don't know. The camera just turned off.
$176 round trip. $202 round trip. $297 round trip. You may think every
I ordered some new HDMI cables too for this, so hopefully this little random issue I've been having will be resolved. That pissing me off. And got some nice, more expensive HDMI 4K cables. Granted, we're not transmitting in 4K, but
store warranties, they're ripoffs. Upsy gets you reliable coverage for your electronics after you leave the store. And you save up to 70%. You also get quick 24/7 claims.
Lady has such white teeth.
Upsy.com, the smarter way to warranty.
it must be nice to be able to afford a dentist.
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks. Pizza sticks.
I'm not gonna lie, the cheese sticks look more appetizing.
Yeah. Well, I had one of those the other day.
How are the cheese sticks?
The best part,
Had
actually.
enough? No, arthritis. Here,
Seems right.
ask for cream arthritis.
No, I was like when
Thank the gods. Don't thank them too soon.
when Maverick got it, I was just like, there's gonna be 4 pieces of pizza in here, and then the rest is just breadsticks. So I hope that's 2 pieces of pizza for each of us, and then breadsticks. I hope he realizes this.
Yeah.
I just had 1 piece of pizza and 3 breadsticks, so it worked out. Cheese sticks were pretty good.
Oh yeah.
It was very apparent to me, just by the look on his face, that Bryan Danielson did not respect Adam Page.
I knew
Still need to watch that match.
I knew he was smart. I knew he had the stamina, the cardio, but I didn't know that when I hit him in the head as hard as I could, I didn't know that he would eventually be able to get back up.
As we saw in the first match.
Daniel Bryanson, right?
Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson.
He was Bryan Daniel.
With the 3 judges at ringside,
Now he's
this goes to a time limit draw. Gets out of both competitors' hands.
it's Daniel Bryan Danielson.
3 judges does. It's intriguing for the fans to think about leading into the match. Who could it be?
Daniel Bryanson.
Judging system, what's the point system, all those things. I think it's a recipe for chaos.
I can't think of a better way to kick off the TBS era of Dynamite than with an AEW World Championship match. It adds a lot of prestige.
It's still kind of surprising that
I have always felt since
Bryan Danielson came to AEW.
Will it be coming up at our
Is it?
TBS show?
Because he became a pretty solid fixture in WWE.
I would think that's why I would say he would feel comfortable coming over here. Like, he's a solid, well built up, like he could go anywhere.
Oh yeah, I mean he's one of the best professional wrestlers in the world. That's what's nice. Is since he left WWE, now he can really showcase his abilities again.
Yeah.
This is gonna be an interesting match. I'm kind of curious to see how this goes too, because Jade is good, but she's still kind of green.
Will her top stay on?
That's
Is
true.
the true question.
Is she gonna have to keep doing the nipple tuck?
Either way, I won't be disappointed.
It's been an intense rivalry, and one that's kind of gotten out of control. I mean, they had to bring all the referees out a number of times from the backstage area. Even on episodes.
Every time I see her, I'm just like, that body though.
Yeah,
That is something else.
Tremendous athlete. And look at the face of Thunder Rosa.
she was chiseled, not born.
Yeah.
Can't lose sight of what she needs, though. She needs to win.
She was a statue that just came alive.
I'm like, I don't know what it takes to get there. Oh, I like that.
Yes. Oh, even better. X22. Went all out, even with the
Nice.
two blades.
I do enjoy like the costume thing and
I know.
wrestling.
I really love the nerdy crossovers.
Yeah.
It pops me so hard.
Next Wednesday night to face Ruby Soho to crown the inaugural champion. Thunder Rosa, the low drop kick to the knee.
Yeah, smart. Right to the legs, right to the knees. Excalibur, it's great strategy. Take the bigger athlete off her feet.
Oh, look at Mark Sterling putting his body in the way of his client, Jade Cargill and Thunder Rosa. And now, oh, Thunder Rosa takes down Mark Sterling.
Do they have to get permissions for any of that shit or
What?
Like I said,
costumes?
she needs to worry about
No, because they're not completely blatantly doing it. Unless you're talking about like when WCW had what they call them, but it was basically a really bad Spider-Man ripoff. They just changed the color pattern. They still have the webbed mask and all that. But like these are just kind of like homages. They're not direct ripoffs, and they're not claiming to be that character. Like Thunder Rosa didn't come out being like, "I'm Wolverine chick," you know.
Sometimes you just can't defend power, overwhelming power advantage from your adversary.
Like with AAA has they do have a working relationship with Marvel, so they have their Thanos and Spider-Man and all their characters.
I don't know if that bump made sense.
It's wrestling. Sometimes they don't.
Coming up next Wednesday in the debut of Dynamite on TBS will take on Ruby Soho for the championship. And this next Wednesday in Jersey is fitting up to be a match of the event. Just a massive.
Oh,
Thunder Rosa looking to incapacitate the undefeated Jade Cargill here.
that was a low blow.
Working on the leg. We saw it. She started out with the leg. But man, as much as she's been working on the leg, Jade continues to fire back.
Jade just so powerful, even with one leg.
I'm impressed.
Able to fling Thunder Rosa into the barricade on the outside.
Jade's boogaloobaloobies are staying in place.
Boogaloobaloobies.
Yes. I think she figured out the proper taping.
Now may be a good time to roll her in the ring and try to win it. There you go. If she can get in the ring, JR. Yeah, she's.
I'm pretty sure Jade's gonna win. I'll be shocked if she loses. That'd be her first loss.
Yeah, I kind of expect her to win.
I feel like the TBS championship is the Jade championship. I think it's a good way to keep building her up, give her a title without taking it off of Britt. Because I don't think it's time for Britt Baker to lose it yet. And you can't have Britt lose it to another heel.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised Jade tried to use that left leg.
Honestly, when Britt Baker loses the title, it's got to be to Thunder.
And it most certainly cost her. Now Thunder Rosa up to the middle.
Wow, she changed her strategy in midstream.
But I think Jade was out of position, so she's like, all right, we'll do this.
Well, the TBS Championship Tournament semifinals will continue in picture-in-picture. You won't miss a second of the action.
Restaurant quality, picture-in-picture.
We're going to stand around here all day, or are we going to fight?
I still have not seen the first Kingsman. I saw the second one. It was all right.
Oh, I've watched all the Rockies.
Yeah.
Now we're going to start watching the Creeds.
Well, we know how Creed 2 ends.
Yeah.
We've seen the ending of Creed 2 several times.
Yeah, I actually really like the Rocky movies.
Yeah,
they're definitely dude chick flicks, but I like
them. I haven't watched the Rocky movies in a long time.
Introducing the all-new Gillette.
They're not bad. I don't know. We kind of like.
I didn't watch the last Rocky. That was the old man Rocky. Right before they switched to the Creed.
Man, that one wasn't bad or anything, but you know, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
That cough looks pretty bad. Try this Robitussin, honey.
Just because it doesn't have Adrian in it.
Adrian. Yeah.
I'm like, what? Rocky 1 and 2 are very romantic.
Yes.
Just beautiful, heartfelt love story.
I'm surprised they didn't cancel this show.
After that person died?
No, because the guy died before they released the first season. But I'm surprised they didn't cancel it because the ratings weren't very good.
You have serious Libra vibes. You got 2 different burritos because you couldn't decide. It is not an easy decision.
That's a Libra vibe?
You know, like Deborah, she loved Wipeout, but she doesn't care for it because it's not the same people.
I mean, I like the fact that it's John Cena and some black girl nobody knows who it is.
The number one longest lasting.
I don't know. I watched one episode of the reboot. It was fair enough.
The only shows like that I actually liked was what was that one?
MXC?
Yeah, that's the only one that kind of thing like that I like to watch. I used to watch Ninja Warrior, but I don't know.
Ninja Warrior ran its course. Yeah. I like the original Japanese Ninja Warrior the best. American Ninja Warrior, it just felt so Americanized. I don't know.
Tony Schiavone, and of course the great Jim Ross. JR, great to have you back for this semifinal round matchup.
We have never seen Jade Cargill like this, guys. Her leg is hurt.
Well, that's the idea. That's the idea, Tony. You got to.
I mean,
You're a one-legged woman in an asking contest.
Is it possible that Thunder Rosa is going to win? I don't think so. But
I mean, if she does win, I'm not going to be mad at it. But
no, I mean honestly, either one. But no, it's got to be Ruby versus Jade.
Yeah, normally that running drop kick from the other corner lands on the chest or the upper body. Twice now on the leg.
Thunder Rosa targeting the leg of Jade, trying to pull her out to center. Oh, the stab. Shoulders were down.
Shoulder wasn't all the way down. Left shoulder was up.
I wonder how tall all these people are.
Jade and
holding on to the ankle.
Jade went for the trip. Thunder Rosa.
Because Thunder Rosa
Whoa!
is pretty small.
I'm not gonna lie, that was impressive. Did you see the way she just tossed her up and just caught her back up on? That was.
She's an athlete, dude.
I know, but that was a good. Nia Jax couldn't pull that off.
No. I mean,
like that's the thing is like, at least you're seeing Jade improve. Like, and even like right from the get go, she was good at hiding her greenness behind showing off and gloating. And she's doing a pretty decent job selling. Considering all the matches she's had before, she's just been a monster and just destroyed people.
I like her.
Jade's great. She has a certain presence to her too, you know what I mean?
From the get-go, I was just like, oh, who's this bitch?
Yeah, the moment she walked out, you're like, oh yeah. Figure four? No. Oh, yeah.
Jade's got those long arms. Can she get to the ropes?
Or will it be Thunder
Just turning her over?
Advancing to face Ruby Soho next week on TBS.
It's been masterful. How Rosa has worked the legs. It's been such a sound game plan.
Really smart, though.
Yeah, but the leg.
That was actually a pretty believable drag, too. She like legit. You know how sometimes you'll see them drag and you'll see the other person kind of scooch for them?
Meanwhile, she's going to put on the figure four again.
Oh.
What the fuck was that?
Who was that?
Was that a member of the crew?
Who was that?
What happened? What the hell is going on here? Thunder Rosa is out. She is out cold.
Who the fuck was that?
I don't know. Is it going to be a surprise debut? Or...
Mark Sterling had the referee's attention diverted, and then a crew member just blindsided Thunder Rosa.
Now, are they just going to... Ooh. I think it's weird when it gets warm.
It's my angle, of course.
Yeah. Because the cherry didn't taste weird when it got warm sitting on my nightstand. That tastes weird.
That's what got it done. Jade Cargill didn't get it done on her own. Oh, what the hell?
No.
Who is
it?
I thought it was.
Is it going to be somebody that we know, or is it going to be a surprise? Is it?
Who are you? Oh.
Holy shit!
What the hell is she doing here?
She's one of the best women wrestlers in the entire world. Is this woman?
I don't know who that is.
She was just in NXT. She was one of the releases. Mercedes Martinez, was she in? I think she was one of the early AEW Women's Battle Royales.
God, I love Ruby Soho. She is actually becoming one of my favorite female wrestlers ever.
You're behind. She was one of my favorites when she first debuted on.
Because I just haven't really.
On NXT.
I don't know.
The Riot Squad.
I've been told there are great female wrestlers out there.
There's
now
a
I'm
lot.
getting to see more and more of them, but there was a time where I believed in nobody.
It was Charlotte Flair or nobody.
But I do really like her. Nyla Rose, too. I do love Nyla Rose. And also Britt Baker, because she has earned her place.
Yeah. What's nice now, too, with the whole thing with Jade Cargill and Mercedes Martinez, you can kind of give a feud to happen before you bring the Thunder Rosa Britt Baker thing back around.
As of late between two tag team partners. And we saw this on Rampage last Friday.
I love Chris Statlander.
Former tag team partners, and maybe after Rampage, former friends in Chris Statlander and Layla Hirsch. Chris Statlander scored the
I feel like one day she'll be a champion of sorts.
Statlander or Layla Hirsch?
Statlander.
Is Layla Hirsch turning heel?
Well, she's got to do something.
Yeah.
She's not really the most interesting.
Yeah, she does. She's a great wrestler, but I haven't seen a lot of personality.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying I dislike her or anything. I just feel like I just would like to see something.
Yeah.
But Go Big Show defies expectations. It defies the odds. It even defies gravity.
I would hate to work on a show like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I get anxiety really bad for other people. And I would just go home and die.
I'd like to be a judge on a show like that, but I'm not important enough yet. Nobody gives a damn about my opinion.
I would not. I would hate to be a judge on any show because I just.
Oh, I'm good at sitting around judging people.
I would just feel bad about it.
I do it all day long. I sit in the mall.
I'd probably feel so bad about it that I wouldn't actually end up judging anybody, and everybody would just like get the same score, and they'd be like, "Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
You're not doing anything. You're saying the same number for everybody."
You're a fraud. I know.
I know. I
said
know.
it the whole time.
Just hire me.
I'm a sham. I've been a cat this whole time.
I'd have to, I don't know. Or it'd end up being like, what's her name? Paula Abdul. When she was on American Idol.
Drunk?
All the time. Wasted.
Just shit-faced.
To always find the right parts fast. To always save up to 50%. And to always.
Because there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism and being honest, but at the same time, thank you.
I would just rather avoid conflict.
Yeah, I just rather avoid the whole thing. Everybody's great and special. Let's move on. Everybody's dreams comes true, and we all move on. I get to sit on my ass and judge people, pretend to judge people. That would be great.
Yeah.
USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers.
I've got to race like a piss horse.
Involved with the military.
Talk about commercials. I like a race like a piss horse.
Okay.
No matter the rank, we never. A Marine just out of boot camp, a petty officer from 73, and even his kids.
I have nothing to say about this commercial.
Made for all who already served and their eligible family members. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
Sounds like somebody's in the bathroom.
After we got married, I got very sick. He would come every day to help me walk again. And now I'm back.
That's okay. He can be outside.
1 by Kanita Tournay, inspired by your extraordinary love stories. Jared, love brilliantly.
Oh, look at this! She got her! She's got her! Oh, she got the pin! She got the pin! What an upset! And now Rio is guaranteed a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship.
Not only did Riho steal a win, she pissed me off.
Rio has Britt's number. I think that's got Britt Baker shook to her core.
If I know Britt Baker very well, she will use this anger.
I don't know.
And all of you know
I kind of don't think Rio's going to be the one to take it from her.
pissed off DMD. This is my division.
But also, I don't know.
Coming up on Saturday, January 8th, live right here on TNT, the Battle of the Belts.
I guess it's possible.
DMD defends against the former champion Rio, and you can still join us in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Bojangles Coliseum. Tickets available right now
But I
at
doubt it.
TIX.com and Ticketmaster.com. Well, here we go. There's nobody like him in zero racing like this. Look at the fans. They all want to be a part of it. AEW, this is our home here in Daly's Place. We've been here, I believe, something like 66 times. Wow, how surreal is it to see this man walk through that tunnel? Hey, I love it here so much. I bought a home here. I love living in Jacksonville. These fans that are here.
What's going on with the stream?
Nothing.
Oh, AEW stream.
Yes, the AEW stream.
How many views did you get on this one?
It depends. For now, we got 3. Cool. We've had more.
How you guys enjoying the video?
Don't peek the microphone.
I'm not here.
All right.
That should be my catchphrase.
You had a catchphrase. You forgot what it was.
Well, now I'm just going to scream in the microphone.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, I really forgot what it was.
Yeah.
So did I.
I guess it's not really much of a catchphrase, huh?
It's not a catchy catchphrase if you yourself have forgotten it.
Hurry up and do something.
I assume he's going to talk shit about MJF. MJF cannot talk shit about him. My question is when do we get to see the MJF CM Punk match? Is it a pay-per-view match?
It'll probably be.
Is it one of these special?
Where's Jim Ross? You know, I come out here and I immediately get to thinking how awesome it is to see you back here sitting at that booth.
She's being the cutest old pup in the world. She's moving the
Hi,
camera.
Mallory. You knocked out the camera.
It's all about giving people their flowers when they deserve it now, because I give Jim his flowers and then I get to thinking about this place.
She's too busy being cute.
Just
Mallory, get over here with your cuteness. Come on. Mallory, come over here. Over here. Come over here. Oh, Jesus. Mallory, come here.
And if there's anybody out there who says anything to try to minimize the impact,
This adorable little mutt.
More trouble than she's worth.
No, the light's all jacked up. All right. That'll work. That's good enough. It's better than resting on top of the computer. It's such a disaster. You are a disaster. You little mug.
Oh shit, baby.
It's a Twitter troll in the flesh. He is somebody who talks a big game,
But when it comes down to it, he don't say that stuff to your face. He hides behind a keyboard or Dax, Cash.
MJF is a troll.
I saw it with my own eyes last week. You saw it with your own eyes last week. Somebody who's smart enough to say that the people want to see CM get his hands on MJF. But is also stupid enough to say something that he's as good as.
I really like my Lucky Cat shot glass.
Roddy Piper
You?
laced up
Yes.
his wrestling boots, and we all saw last week MJF laced up his running shoes, didn't he?
There we go. Mallory's in her little bed now. Hopefully less chaos ensues. All I will say, it was convenient that she knocked over the light to knock the camera back in.
Honestly, I'm fine with that. I got the team with the legend Sting. I got the team with Darby Allin.
And it was adorable.
It
And
was.
we beat FTR and MJF. So, hey, I understand if MJF is afraid, if MJF is scared, if he don't want none, he doesn't have to have none. I myself am looking towards
AJ Styles to AEW confirmed.
I heard him say it too. He's talking about the goal. He's talking about becoming the AEW champion. Jim Ross will attest to this. You always hear people say, if you don't want to be the champion, you probably shouldn't be here. That's true. I want to be champion too.
We all want to be champion. But you've all been champions in our hearts.
There's endings, and being here, CM Punk first
We
time
learned along the way. The real championship is the friends you made.
TNT, we're moving to TBS. There's bigger.
You got it.
You are a waste of my time, and you are an even bigger waste of con money than Tim Tebow.
Wait, is Tim Tebow on the Jacksonville Jaguars?
People just shaking their heads like,
Yeah. Huh.
So I'll leave you all with this. I never wanted to mess with MJF, but he found out the hard way.
yeah,
That
right,
on
buddy.
this mic, that in this ring, even at commentary, nobody can touch me. And if he wants to climb that ladder and get some W's to get to AEW Gold, well, I imagine sooner or later I'll see him again in this ring. But it'd be a real shame if somebody interfered with his quest for gold.
He says with a twinkle in his eye, there's a lot more to this story, Excalibur, than we know at this moment, I think.
Pure confidence radiating from CM Punk here in Daly's place.
And it's right. It's inevitable.
Oh, the Team Tebow experiment is over. So he was on the Jaguars. So much like all the other football journeys he went on, they ended.
We'd like to send a
Where's your precious God now, Tim? Sorry. That was unnecessary.
Nah, that was just fine.
God damn it. I need to watch that match with Hook against the Bear Country dude.
When you decided to throw me out of the Diamond Ring Battle Royal,
That guy looks like somebody.
screwed up your entire chances of even having a
Which
successful
one is it, kid or play?
Who?
Kid or play?
He looks like play.
And ever since
I guess.
you got
He was a lighter skinned woman too.
Yeah.
kind of stalled out, my man. And you know,
Yeah?
I'm
A little?
big fan of
Right?
history.
I see it.
Last time you and Hobbs went at it,
His hair needs to be a little bit
I think we
taller.
all remember how
Like
that
him
was.
and
Let me refresh your memory. Do you really want to go to round
Basically, if Kid and Play became professional
two?
wrestlers.
him and what's that? What was that one guy's name who was in like Hercules and Xena? And he would pop up. He looks a little bit like the guy from Dragonheart.
Yeah, fucking Cody won. Cody beat Guevara. Ugh.
Since last Saturday night, an inauspicious Christmas night for Sammy Guevara. But the question now becomes, how will this young man bounce back?
So he lost?
Yeah, he lost the TNT Championship to Cody. Ugh.
Why?
Because Cody beat him.
Why?
Because it's Cody. He's the goddamn Codelander.
Same State Farm agent.
What's the point of that, eh?
Same guy.
Is that even legal?
And get this. He remembered my name.
That makes no sense to me.
Hey, blink twice if you're in danger. Whoa, guys.
Oh, that's right. He beat Jay Lethal and Tony Nese in his tiny knees.
It's called service.
Sammy Guevara's reign should have been much longer.
Most certainly. I thought when he got the title, I was like, what are we doing here? And then the fact that it's gone already, too, I'm like, what was that about? What was any of that about?
Because Cody's a douche. He's a heel, goddammit.
I just don't understand it. I was like, for him to win the title, I was like, well, that's almost a little bit unbelievable. And then he wins the title. And then now it's gone. And now I'm frustrated that it's gone. I was a little like, why is this here in the first place?
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, it's gone now? Okay, why? Was all of this just for nothing?
It's all just a ruse.
I just felt like either let him have it for a while or just shouldn't have never gave it to him at all. Because I thought it was crazy that he beat. It was Miro, right?
Yeah.
Miro.
I haven't seen Miro in a while. He's done some very, very lovely promos or vignettes, but that's about it.
I thought that was weird that he beat him.
Yeah.
And now it's gone. Why?
Well, I wonder if Miro had some time off already arranged.
It's dynamic weight that adjusts for you in real time for a more efficient workout.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused by the reasoning, but I guess.
Yeah. Well, I think one it really boosted up Guevara, beating Miro.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just felt like that was a weird one.
84% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about. Truebill helps you save.
But just to have him lose to Cody.
Notifying you when they're due and easily canceling.
I'm actually real sick of Cody.
I know.
Sick of his face.
He was great. He was like the best babyface ever. And then he just got... It just became too much. I think the biggest thing is Cody's had too many, where he gets royally beat up and then returns too soon.
I will teach you a lesson today. Jigo in English. You asked for it. You hit the button because you ripped off the card. It was all your fault. And you keep saying, you cheated. I didn't lose. Don't whine it.
Shoot them.
In my Jeep.
In my essay.
It does us no good here.
Yeah.
Bring me. I'll beat you down again.
Absolutely no back down in Hikaru Shida.
I feel like the Shida Deep seems to be put on the back burner for a little bit. And then maybe they're forced to face each other later on.
I'll tell you what happened.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't vow vengeance. Keep your head on your shoulders.
I don't have a lot of memory from that night. But the one thing I will never get out of my head is the sound of that bell.
He looks like the male version of that one girl. Who was like the girl from Kick-Ass and Tom and Jerry and Carrie. I think her name's Chloe or something.
But as I got up, that's where things get a little fuzzy. Where my memory goes completely black.
You mean Zoe Deschanel?
Definitely not Zoe.
I don't know.
I think it's like Chloe M-O-R-T.
Every time I hear Chloe, I think
or
Kardashian.
something.
Dang it, Mallory!
Or Mott's. Like the applesauce or something.
Mallory!
From day one, it started right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Malachi! Now it is my turn to take a trip to the infamous House of Black, but I'm not going to come barging in. I'm not going to kick down your door because I know that is exactly what you want me to do.
Damn it.
Now, I never knew my father. I don't know what kind of man he was. But if I learned one thing from his life, it's that you only get one of them. And I'm not giving you mine! Next week, you're going to see a
damn it.
Mallory.
Like this, Excalibur. This? Oh. Malachi Black, how intimidating and dangerous is that image of Malachi Black
appearing out of thin air.
And the lights out once again. Malachi Black playing mind games with Brian Pillman Jr.
No.
Coming up this Friday night, AEW Rampage on New Year's Eve. It is official. Cody Rhodes will defend the TNT.
God damn it, Mallory.
Plus, this has just been made official. Darby Allin with Sting in his corner will take on the five-tool player, Anthony Bowens.
Fuck.
And we are going to hear this from Darby Allin and Anthony Bowens ahead of Rampage this Friday night.
Yo, listen.
What?
Ain't it funny how in AEW, to be in the main event, you got to wrestle the main event tag team, but the main event tag team ain't even ranked. It's Sting and Darby Allin. The Acclaimed were a well-oiled machine. Yeah, baby. Darby,
What the shit?
You step in the ring with me so I can beat your My Chemical Romance.
I can't get the camera working.
Over Jacksonville to ring in the new year, right? That's right. Everyone loves the Acclaim. That's right. That's a mic drop.
You know, I marvel over how many people can talk about main event matches so casually. When I started in this business, every single match I was in, I treated like it was a main event. Just some food for thought.
Many men have tried to stop us.
Okay.
But all they've done is try.
Food for thought from Sting
I can be
now.
the first match on the card. I can be the last match on the card. I have no ego. It does not matter to me. Anthony Bowens. Rampage. I'm ready.
Can't wait for Friday night. Can't wait for New Year's Eve. Can't wait for Rampage. And plus, we will also have a technique by
Oh, man.
focusing on Hook and the Red Rum. And it has come to this, a street fight. Penelope Ford, the Bunny, Ty Conti, and Anna Jay.
Ty and I have beat both Penelope and the Bunny fair and square.
a bunch of times.
And they have both cheated. So you know what? How about we all have a street fight where there's no rules? I know you think you're so tough with your black belts and your kicks. Well, this isn't Karate Kids.
And in the end, the good guys aren't going to end up on top. You're the most psychotic bitches in town. And who knows what toys will bring this Friday night on Rampage.
Way to ring in the new year, their street fight as a part of Rampage. And then next week, JR Dynamite makes the move to the mothership. And we use, ladies and gentlemen, next week, you get the world title on the line. Hangman Adam Page, the Vince against Bryan Danielson. It may be a long night, but it can.
The final of the TBS tournament. It's going to be Jade Cargill now against Ruby Soho. As we just heard in the ring, Brian Pillman Jr. has issued the challenge, and yes, it's been booked. He will take on Malachi Black. And for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, just signed by Tony Khan, the Lucha Brothers defend against Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus Jim.
And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next right here live, at the Paul Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly against Best Friends and Orange Cassidy. Main event time. This next.
Huh.
Cutting your burrito? You're such a Virgo. And you have serious Libra vibes. You got 2 different burritos because you couldn't decide. It is not an easy decision. Exactly what a Libra would say. Says the girl.
That was a pain in the ass. But I fixed it. Oh. I hope when I get the new HDMI cables, this shit stops happening.
Now, if I had to guess, I'd say somewhere upstairs there's a broken Geico. See you tomorrow when you bundle home and car insurance at geico.com.
Icy hot. Ice works fast. Heat makes it last. Feel the power of contrast therapy. So you can rise from pain. Icy hot.
Wait. Hey, guys, if you want to get in the best shape of your life, I'll show you the secret to being fit after 40. Diet and exercise just doesn't cut it anymore.
I can't wait to go home and eat some cottage
It all
pie.
comes down to one vital element in your body that controls lean muscle, energy, drive, and much more. It's your T levels. It's the most important male hormone. But even if you do everything right, your male hormone drops as you age. Most T boosters are a joke, but there's finally a real answer. Here it is. Nugenix Total T, packed with the best clinically studied key ingredients, and each one is at full clinical strength so that you get maximum results. It will help you like it has so many others.
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text DECK to 321-321. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo to help you get back in shape fast. Absolutely free. That's DECK to 321-321.
That really sucked.
Go on. Put yourselves through all that pain. Don't be silly. Nothing's tougher on pain than Advil. Nothing. Pain says you can't. Advil says you can.
Finding stuff is hard, but finding your show, easy.
Virgin River.
Search for shows with just your voice across live TV and all streaming apps. Hey, you see my glasses? Tell you somewhere. Voice search across live TV and streaming apps with Dish.
Now is the next chapter.
It's a new day.
Here they go.
This is only the beginning.
I can't believe it. I just saw. I watch matches like this every day. No doubt about that.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, the TBS premiere live next Wednesday at 8.
We're back live on TNT for the final time with AEW Dynamite. These two kids got a big-time cult following, and right from the show, Holly Still, extremely tough.
I'm cold, baby.
bringing Kyle O'Reilly into the fold, reuniting the team of Red Dragon with Bobby Fish. Of course, Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole early on in their careers, they were tag team partners as well. These three men know each other so well. They work so effectively together. You know what? The Stanleys are buried. They're an amazing trio.
I love Adam Cole. He's my favorite.
Oh, yes. How can not be?
Honestly, I had no clue who he was, and he's just obviously won me over. It's them damn kind eyes, dude.
Oh, yeah, the kind eyes.
And of course, saying "baby" doesn't
Yes.
it doesn't hurt either. It's
That
so
is
much
the
fun.
best.
I honestly enjoy him. And then, of course, my other favorite, Orange Cassidy.
I'm so glad to see Trent back.
Well, they say you got to give the people what they want. And what O'Reilly and his group there want.
Where is my
Whoop
mind?
somebody's ass tonight.
You know what else people want? To save 20% over at shopaew.com. You can do the so.
Oh, you know what?
January 1st through January 6th.
For Christmas, I could have asked for an Orange Cassidy shirt.
AEW.com.
I wouldn't have minded that at all.
There you go. Yes, sir.
I know Mom was asking forever, and I was just like, I don't know. I can't think of anything.
I want one of the best friend shirts. I want the best friends with a riding on the bicycle.
Pulled in multiple directions. You know, he arrived here in AEW alongside, uniting with the Young Bucks.
You know what's nice though? We got a debut of Mercedes Martinez. We got more women in the women's division.
Yay!
Now let's see more women's matches.
Kyle O'Reilly know each other so well from competing in the tag team division in New Japan Pro Wrestling years ago.
Well, they're being reacquainted. Physically. Emphatically.
Man, I'm digging this. High impact slugging.
There you go.
Neither man giving an inch here.
O'Reilly comes in near the midsection. Doubles Trent over. Went for the axe kick. Trent fires back. Knife edge shot. High boots. Both men.
You know, I'm okay if Roderick Strong doesn't come to AEW. I feel like these three is just fine.
New Japan days know each other very well. We saw some of that familiarity moments ago.
Yeah, like that is some beautiful face art.
I love Bobby Fish's look.
Understandably so for what. Well, anybody can play mind games. It's Orange Cassidy.
Cassidy rolls up Fish.
Hell, he almost won it out of that.
But I love how they kind of put a different spin on Orange Cassidy. Is now it's a mind game thing, not just that he's lazy. It's that he's toying with his opponents.
AEW Battle of the Belts in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Bojangles Coliseum Saturday, January 8th. Tickets on sale right now. That one will be Raleigh, North Carolina. Debut at the PNC Arena on Wednesday, January 12th.
I thought about growing my mustache out like the Bobby Fish handlebars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the dedication.
I mean, I don't know what it takes for men's facial hair, but
Well, you got to get some extra length right here, and since my mustache kind of covers my lip, it just bothers me. I'm sensitive. Damn it.
yeah, I just imagine it wouldn't feel super great to just have like
Yeah.
hair chilling. Sometimes Mavericks will, or fiancés, I don't know what to call it. When his grows out, I'm just like, how can you have that cover your lip like that?
I can't stand it.
I would just think that would be annoying.
O'Reilly and Fish have been teaming since 2012. Together, it's Red Dragon.
Like how they immediately come in like, oh, it's Red Dragon's back. Oh, Cole's trying to ruin the fun. You're such a dick with those kind eyes.
Yeah. How can you be so cruel with those kind eyes? Baby.
It's terrible.
Great job by Chuck. Just going right to the second dragon screw the ropes of Kyle O'Reilly. And then the legs of Chuck Taylor kicked out by Bobby Fish. Really good teamwork. Great pinpoint accuracy. Well, our main event will continue in picture, but don't worry, you won't miss a second of the action.
I'm really hoping that I don't need to get another video capture card, too. I'm pretty sure it's just my HDMI cable that's being a bitch.
That was impressive.
No, I never saw that one.
I thought we saw that one in the movie theater.
No.
You didn't go with us?
No. Last one I saw was that other one. The first one that they did.
I thought Solo was... I know a lot of people didn't like it, but a lot of it was the hang up on... It wasn't Harrison Ford, it was that other guy. But I thought it was a pretty good film. It really tied in a lot of other lore in the Star Wars world.
It wasn't Harrison Ford. What do you mean?
Because Harrison Ford is old. They had this other dude play him.
Oh.
It's supposed to be... It's like the origin story of Han Solo.
Who oven baked my bacon? Who did it?
I mean, I wouldn't expect an interesting Solo movie from Harrison Ford at this age.
Han Solo, how he escaped the nursing home. The intergalactic nursing home. Han Solo, please bingo.
Long Joe Big Show. New season premieres January 6th on TBS.
Don't you worry now. There's no need to worry now.
Why are you dancing to the song, Joseph?
I don't know. He has a banjo.
It was a weird song to just start dancing to. Like it's.
It was a banjo.
You know he's in there cooking like a mother. Right.
I felt like it was a non-song to hit you in your souls. In your feels.
I'm trying to be supportive of your banjo playing career.
Thank you.
That's what it came down to.
Others won't. And become part of a family that knows the best adventures are the ones we share. Celebrate the holiday knowing that no matter where you go, it'll be one you never forget.
I've decided I need to actually go get lessons somewhere because I can't teach myself very well. I don't have the dedication to actually like make sure that I'm practicing enough.
Just get Skillshare. And watch the videos on how to play it.
So I've been like following this one dude on YouTube, but then there's like a couple other like dudes. Like I guess Dead South does tutorials too now.
If you do
and Clifton Hicks is who I usually.
But if you do like Skillshare, they really break it down step by step.
Yeah. I'm just like things like holding the instrument and all that stuff is just like I don't know if I'm doing it right. I can't tell.
Yeah.
I just feel like I need somebody to like be like, hey.
I don't know where you would find banjo lessons around here though.
I don't know.
Like guitar lessons, stuff like that. That's you know. But I don't know how many people play the banjo around here. I think we live on the wrong side of the country. I mean, yeah, we live close to Texas, but it's the wrong part of Texas. No.
What a great main event we've got. What a great trios match. Tony, not only have we seen the arrival of Kyle O'Reilly, CM Punk, and Adam Cole in the TNT era, we've seen the ascent of Orange Cassidy, Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara. So many great moments here on TNT.
The undeniable empire.
Oh, the Hangman versus Danielson rematch in a week on TBS.
What man does special of the night? The atmosphere's gonna be. But you gotta see that one in person if you can.
Tell you what, guys, Chuck took a pretty dangerous tumble on the outside there. Went hard. Now the tilt world backbreaker. Whoa! Knee drop.
Oh.
Look at that. Chuck comes up clutching that surgically repaired neck. Yeah, you're over here.
God. Neck surgery.
With that spinal stenosis, he had 2 vertebrae in his neck fused.
Yeah, he needs to make the tag.
But there's no
Neck surgery.
for Trent to tag out to. I'm just trying to pull himself up there. I'm sorry. Trent with the double stop.
That's the thing about all these like wrestlers that I just admire more than anything. Like, once I would get hurt, I'd be like, I'm not doing it again.
I'm done.
I'm not doing it again.
You just crumble like a coffee cake.
No, I'd be like, fuck that. I haven't broken anything yet. But I've dislocated things and I would rather not.
Love it.
Tremendous teamwork by Red Dragon. The leggings hook. Cassidy kicks out.
Red Dragon are hired assassins, and they're damn good at what they do.
Two of the top trios in all of AEW, and all are working at a high level here tonight.
The Young Bucks are going to get so jealous.
Baby.
Oh, super kick. Yes, shoulders of O'Reilly by Adam Cole. Yes, now with that rock the head of Orange Cassidy. Now, the high low by Red Dragon. Adam Cole covers.
Oh, here comes Sexy Chucky.
You can see Chuck go wobbled after that fall off the stage. Yeah, he fell head first on the other side of the stage. Ooh. And he walked right into a big forearm shot.
Yeah, something big about to happen here. I just got a feeling. I'm not sure what it is. There's a lot of bodies lying around, and
Trent Beretta follows Bobby Fish out to the ramp. And wait a second. Oh, God. Trent places rebound off that top rope, but Chuck Taylor intercepts with a thrust kick.
very timely by Chuck. The Chuck Taylor All-Star.
Chuck Taylor with that one. Smart move by Cole. He let Chuck come to him, expend all that energy, then he kicked him.
These guys are lucky. They got a very lenient referee.
Wait a second.
Panama Sun. Nope.
Sunrise denied. No, the Panama Sunrise went behind. And look at this.
Sexy Chucky knee? No. Cannonball.
All happening outside the ring. Might be better to move it back inside, fellas. You were going to take that out of this deal.
Orange Cassidy up to the top diving DDT. He's got it. 1, 2.
Oh. I didn't think that was going to be it. It just doesn't make sense for the. I mean, yeah, Trent returned, but it just doesn't make sense for the best friends to win yet. Unless the Young Bucks came out and costed them the win. Divide that rift a little bit more, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Push Adam Cole away. I mean, because before Adam Cole went off to NXT, the Young Bucks did poison Adam Cole's monster.
Next Wednesday night on Rampage will remain right here on TNT. So we're Saturday Night Fight specials coming up, including the one January 8th, the Battle of the Belts on TNT.
And where's that from, Tony?
Charlotte, North Kakalaka. If you haven't already, adjust your DVR.
Kakalaka.
Kakalaka.
AEW Dynamite
He said
coming
cack.
next Wednesday night. And
A lacquer.
Wednesday night, Cassidy intercepts the boot of Kyle O'Reilly.
Jabs there by O'Reilly. Stopped by Orange Cassidy.
Look at the face of Cassidy. You haven't seen that hardly at all.
Now that we're seeing a different side of Orange Cassidy.
Nope.
Into the punch.
Oh.
Kyle O'Reilly.
What a combo by
Correct.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh no!
Kicked him in the face.
Cassidy rolls up O'Reilly too. No!
Near ball, big time 2 count.
Chuck Taylor lands the right hand. Orange Cassidy lands the tag. Chuck Taylor rising knee strike. O'Reilly knocked back. The lariat from Trent Beretta, but Bobby Fish right there.
And Fish with a big time right hand. Oh, look at that.
Soul Food half and half combo by the best friends.
JR loves soul food.
Hey, you gotta do it. And you got to give the people what they
You
want.
have to, it's Calvert. Damn it to hell, you have to.
Oh, look at Associate Stews alerts. Of the
Here comes Brandon.
Hope he has his shots.
Hope he has it. Got a pair of right hands from the best friends. Oh, what?
The Young Bucks.
Young Bucks. Oh!
Oh.
There's super kicks to the best friends. And now, Red Dragon chasing the Dragon. O'Reilly covers and gets the win.
Huh. Didn't quite expect that. Are the Young Bucks warming up?
Well, the main event, ladies and gentlemen.
Or did they just do it for Cole?
Kyle O'Reilly scored the win, but that inadvertent
What is going to happen?
with Adam Cole. Maybe tell him the bigger story here.
The future? Future. Nope. We ain't playing that game.
O'Reilly victorious in his AEW debut here tonight alongside Bobby Fish and Adam Cole. But look at the Young Bucks.
Oh, I see what it is. They're trying to. I see where we're going.
What?
See, they're like a why to kick him in the face. They're trying to, because they know there's a rift between Kyle O'Reilly and Adam, so they're trying to make it grow. Make the division wider.
And it will be live on TBS next Wednesday night. Hangman Anderson Part 2.
This is great, guys. This is a wonderful night of wrestling.
Oh, shit, my back.
All right, wrestling's over. We're over. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this. If you didn't enjoy it, watch something else. You can also see our podcast. It's up on the used tubes right now. We just kind of recapped the end of the year and drank some delicious beverages and had lots of fun. So we will see you next time on Wednesday. And we'll be live at twitch.tv/bottom class for Best of the Bottom every Monday at 9 p.m. So peace out.